So here we go. This is attempt like 9,000 of my video blog. Here goes nothing. I'm going to talk about a magazine that I just recently purchased called Cosmopolitan. I'm sure all you ladies have heard of it before and swear by it, just as I did. The March edition that I just recently bought was the first one that I've bought in a really long time. And now, to be quite honest, I'm just completely unimpressed with it. I used to buy this I started buying this magazine when I was 15. I was younger, a little bit more naive when it comes to things. Now that I have my own opinions, my own mind, I am completely over this magazine. I mean, it's entertaining, it sure is, but I think it's a little ridiculous that it can be considered. It says right on the front of it, the #1 women's magazine. And I think it's ridiculous that it can be called that, #1 women's magazine, when under this title, it's, why guys cheat. Habits that he has that you should break. Like, 5 things you should never tell your guy. Tonight, treat him to some boundary-pushing sex that good girls only dream of. I just find this to be completely appalling. It's a women's magazine. Maybe we can have some insightful literature on, how to make ourselves feel better, how to make ourselves look better. I know there are obviously articles in here, but when, there's like 500 ads for makeup and perfume and clothing, and the other pages mostly are about guys, there's, I think, half of it is about guys. Man manual. Show this to your man. It's basically manipulative techniques in how to make them like you more, how to make them want you more. If you have to go through mind games and try your best and try to get him to want you more, I don't think that's right. That's just my opinion. I don't know. One of the things that I was completely appalled of was the four-page spread entitled 6 Ways to Train Your Boyfriend. We don't believe men are dogs, but some behavior molding techniques used on canines and other beasts can work on a guy. You may never have to nag him again. In this little blurb by Bethany Heitman, she just calls, our boyfriends and our guy friends beasts and dogs, and saying that we should treat them as such. We may not believe that they're dogs, but we sure do want to treat them like dogs so that they'll take out the chores, so that they'll become more romantic, so he will get his butt off the couch. I think that's just a little degrading. I mean, it's degrading to guys. I mean, I'm all for girl power, sure, why the hell not? But when it comes to, trying to get advice on how to, treat your boyfriend as a beast or an animal, I think that's just a little too far over the line. Basically, that's all I have for today, so thanks for listening.